Man, man, this sucks, man. This is a crazy day, man. Tom Brady's going to the Bucks. Us would be in New England. Belichick, man, and crap. Y'all better do something, man. Because if y'all don't do something, man, this near, man, we might have to drag Belichick out in the streets, man. If things don't go right, you know. Um, we just heard about Roger Mayweather, and RIP to him. Awesome trainer, you know. It used to be, cool just hearing the man speak. Who he beat? Who he beat? Yeah. What? He knocked out how many people? Yeah. Well, who he beat though? All right then. you know, where the best fighters come from? Where they from? Where they from? The Midwest? The Midwest? All right then. He was a cool dude, and it just sucks to see him just deteriorate the way that he did, and to pass away at such a young age too. Of 58. And but man, I'm just thinking that what I mean. I'm saying everybody pray for his family, and everybody pray for Mayweather's kids, man. Three of them. The mother just passed away as well, and they're having to deal with a lot right now. Having to deal with the situation that we're all having to deal with right now. They have to deal with the passing away of their mother, which just happened, a couple of, a little bit ago, a couple of days ago, a week or two ago. I'm not sure. It's been kind of crazy. So right now, so I've been focusing on other things, but they've had to deal with that, and now they have to deal with the fact that their uncle also passed away. You know, it could be a lot, especially for kids. It doesn't matter what financial space you are or what their father has given them. None of that. These kids, even though some of them don't have the same mothers, they've been all around each other since they're, yay high. There's pictures of these kids when they're babies, being there together. What I'm saying, holding each other down, always being, you see them out there hyped up for their father and just rooting for their father. Remember them being babies when Floyd was younger, and they'd sit there in the end of the fight, just sitting there crying, all happy that their father was able to come through with the victories. And right now they're having to deal with the major burdens, man. Major burdens, man. Being that young and having to deal with that many people passing away in such a short period of time. And then now you have to still sit there and be worried about, okay, you got your grandfather who basically has, conditions where if they catch this thing that's going around, who knows how that might turn, you know? You don't know. So they're having to deal with a whole lot. So I just wanted to say shout out to them, you know, regardless of what goes on with their father and the things that he says or whatever. Just shout out to them, and just wishing them the best. Wishing Roger Mayweather's, he got kids, wishing them the best, because just due to the fact that it always kind of goes back to me with the kids and the things that they have to deal with. Everybody else, they're adults, and obviously they're also hurting, they're also in pain, but they have life experience. They've dealt with a lot of things in their lives, so what I mean. Due to that, they can handle it a little bit better. But these kids being as young as they are, and especially getting hit back to back like that, sucks. You know, just like with Kobe Bryant's kids and the things that they're having to go through right now, the pain and the misery that they're having to go through right now, losing their father and losing their sister, and then also this stuff that's going on. It's a lot, it's a lot. And, you know, regardless of what financial spaces that they're in, when it comes to things like this, you don't care about none of that. You know, when it comes to the fathers and mothers, and you, you don't care about none of that stuff, man. You just want that parent back. Puffy's kids having to deal with the fact that their mother passed away. A lot of these kids, man, having to deal with a lot of pain, regardless if and we know other people, yes, also do go through different this type of things, but we talk about boxing. So all these people are part of the boxing community, and regardless of what you might think about them, at the end of the day, especially when it comes to those kids, you want nothing but the best for them. Regardless, I could think whatever about Manny Pacquiao, and I don't think anything ill will about him, but regardless of what I thought about him and what else he might have been using to boost himself. at the end of the day, want nothing but the best for his kids. He wants his kids to be healthy, strong, and to live a good life. Dante Wilder, it doesn't matter who it is, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, whoever, man. To me, it kind of always goes back to the kids where you want, nothing but the best for them. Adrian Broner, that's why I kind of just shake my head when it comes to him. When you're in a position where you can do so many good things and, the future that you can set up for your kids, but you're out here doing asinine stuff, wasting your money on jewelry where you're having to, owe money on it, getting locked up on a regular basis. Now you're going to have to pay for all these lawyers and things of that nature because you're not mentally focused the way they're supposed to. You can't even fight in a lot of situations, which basically then puts you into a space where you're not even getting the additional funds that you can in a very short period of time when it comes to your career, when you don't maximize your talent out, like somebody that's as talented as he is, being overweight, putting the things in the system that he's putting it into a system when he really could have this is a man who's made a lot, but he's probably going to leave 200 mil on the table, when you could have really given your kids an incredible type of life that you chose, but you choose to do other things. You know, that's why I shake my head, not because of him and what he's doing to himself, like to each his own, but just the fact that you have kids that are also there that suffer because of it, So, it's a different type of video, but I'm just saying, man, shout out to Mayweather's kids. Um, and hopefully they're staying strong, they're staying focused, and they don't start making, sometimes when a parent goes, you get rebellious and you start making decisions that you shouldn't make. While other people, they get even more focused and they're like, I'm going to do things right and I'm going to make that parent proud, So hopefully that's the route that they take. But it is what it is. Like, subscribe, share. I'm out.